Hello everyone, Southern Star 71 here. Going to bring you an LEC recap. Day 4 of groups. The first game will be Mad Lions against Fnatic. The second, well, it's a best of 3. So the first series will be Mad Lions versus Fnatic. Followed by G2 Esports against SK Gaming. Now, for those of you that are new, I write stuff out beforehand and then write stuff down as it happens during the games and then add in some flavor along the way also. Before I do get started, be sure to like with a thumbs up, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 400 subs right now. And the likes target on this video would be 10. Not asking for a whole lot. So here we go. Mad Lions against Fnatic. The winner will play Astralis on Sunday. The loser will be eliminated. I did pick Fnatic to win in a sweep. I just don't have belief in the Mad Lions. The Mad Lions should be better, but they haven't played well this split. Mad's on blue side. Fnatic, for some reason, did pick red side. The bans and picks are Olaf, Annie, Zaya, Rakan, Lysandra, Jace. Mad Lions pick Vi. Fnatic go Ray and Wukong. Mad Lions then go Gragas, Zeri. Fnatic pick Sivir. So Gragas looks like it's going to Niski. And of course, Reckless will be on Sivir. The bans are Vigar, Malphite, Pike, Lulu. Fnatic pick Renata Glosk. Mad Lions go Kid and Rail. Fnatic class pick Jarvan 4. So Fnatic give Jarvan 4 to Oscar Eden. We'll see if that works or not. At 3:36, Razor gets the first blood on the Hilly. Humanoid is playing really well to start the game. 5 minutes in, still just the 1 kill. So Fnatic leads 1-0. Fnatic get the first record as Mad hover Oscar in 6 minutes in. A fight for the Herald goes to Mad. They kill 4 as Fnatic was too intent on the Herald once it reset. Now, they should have just left it alone once it reset and got out of dodge. But they hung around and got themselves killed. Let's see. Fnatic, I should just give it up to the Herald. Humanoid then gets killed at the mid lane. The first Herald finally down for Mad Lions. Dragon goes to Fnatic, 11:36. Game was 5-1 for Mad, but Fnatic did get the first 2 dragons. Herald top charges, 2.7k gold lead for Mad Lions. Humanoid survives a gank, but Oscar dies to a gank in the top lane. Reckless has more gold than anyone. He will need to carry Fnatic if they are to take this game. Niski dies to 4 in the bot lane. First prick does go to Mad. Fnatic kill 4 and take the 3rd dragon. Oscar did eventually die. The gold lead is still 3k for Mad Lions. Fnatic, though, are on sole point. The kills are 7-5 for Mad, and they have the only 3 towers thus far. 19 minutes in, Fnatic start the second Herald and get it. Razor does die, and Oscar does too. Not sure what Fnatic was doing there. 4.4k gold lead as the Baron spawns. There's a dragon at 22-22. It would be the Kimdeck Soul for Fnatic. Mad Lions start the Baron. They pull off of it and kill Razor. They go back on the Baron and get it. Mad with the Baron buff, they go and take the dragon. Chasey is the main gold lead for Mad. Fnatic dropped the Herald top for the outer. Oscar dies. Top tier 2 for Mad. They lead 4-2 on towers now, and 11-5 in kills. They have a 6.8k gold lead. The dragon will be at 27:46, and 36 seconds later, the Baron will spawn. Fnatic give up the dragon. Mad Lions takes it. They're down 3-2. Karzi gets a quadra. Only Hilly dies. Then the ace is completed. They did Hib. Nexus turret 1, Nexus turret 2, Nexus. Mad win game 1 and totally outplay Fnatic. I predicted a sweep for Fnatic, but it might be a sweep for Mad. Game 2 is upcoming. Let me get some tea. We moved to Game 2. Fnatic choose blue side. I wrote, with Fnatic choosing right side in Game 1, they gave up the blue advantage they had. Neither team played great. Mad did play better in Game 1. The bans and picks were Khan, Olaf, Annie, Vi, Gragas to take away from Niski, Jax. Fnatic picked Jace. So that could be for Oscar, it could be for Humanoid. Mad go Sejuani Zeri. Fnatic then go Maokai Saya. Mad go Renekton. The bans are Nautilus, Lulu, Talia, Malphite. Mad pick Soraka for LSA. Kind of weird. The broadcast mentioned it was his third game only on Soraka in the LEC. The other two, well, I think he had lost the game at Worlds and won 2 games on it at Rivals. For that, go Blitzcrank Cannon. Bad Lion slash pick Silas for Niski. Game 2 starts. It was 4:48 in. El Yoya ganks, and Chasey gets first blood on Oscar. 4-man up top kills Chasey. Mad Lions then take the first dragon. Mad try to kill Reckless, but don't get him as Humanoid TP's bot lane. Fnatic then gank and kill Niski. Mad Lions do get the first Herald. The Herald top as Fnatic get their first dragon, 12-16. Razor tries to gank Chasey, but it leads to Chasey killing Oscar. First brick to Mad in the bot lane. Then Fnatic take the top outer. Oscar dies with 3v1. Fnatic then show up and kill the other 3. Top outer to Mad. Carthy gets hooked by Advian, and Reckless kills him. Mid outer falls for Fnatic, who lead and kills 6-3. Fnatic then take their second dragon. Towers are tied at 2. Fnatic have a goal lead of 1k. Mad Lions try to gank Oscar. Reckless kills Carthy. Niski dies. Fnatic get the bot outer and put the arrow down to get the tier 2 and a charge on the inner. Mad then kill 4 and start the Baron. Mad get the Baron. Mad are back in the game thanks to Fnatic. The mid outer to Mad Lions. Top tier 2 to Fnatic. Humanoid dies. Dragon to Mad. They are even at 2. Fnatic kill El Yoya and start the Baron and take it. Advian hooks Hilly, who then dies. The kills are 10-8 for Fnatic now. Advian hooks Hilly again, who dies again. The mid rush. They get the tier 2 tower down for Fnatic. Bot inner and Hibs are down for Fnatic in mid and bot. Fnatic kill 2. Nexus hurt 1. They then complete the ace. Nexus hurt 2 and Nexus. We're going to game 3. Both teams played poorly that game. Fnatic just punished Mad for being overly aggressive. Whoever wins game 3 has no chance to beat the Straws tomorrow if they play like this. Game 3, Mad Lions choose blue side. Bans and picks Olaf, Annie, Saya, Rakan, Jace, Gragas. So Oscar won't have Jace this game, and Niski still won't have Gragas. Mad Lions pick Vi. For that, go Wukong Ari. Mad go Jinx, Twisted Fate. Fnatic pick Jax. So Oscar is on Jax. Niski will be on Twisted Fate. The bans are Kennen, Varus, Malphite, Blitzcrank. Fnatic pick a Thresh, so everyone sort of has another hook. Mad Lions go Cassante, Rail. Fnatic last pick Sivir. For Reckless, of course. Game 3. Just past the 3-minute mark, Mad Lions win a fight mid lane 2-1. They do get first blood. The fight started 2v1, ended up 3v2. Razork then ganks top. Chasey dies to Oscar. Razor dies to the tower via an execute. Hilly dies. Razor with a kill credit. Dragon and Herald still on the map at 8:30. Oscar dies 3v1. That was mostly Chasey. Hilly dead again. Fnatic take the first dragon. Pretty sure Mad got the first Herald. They actually did get the first Herald. They put it bot, and it charges the outer. Chasey is on the Oscar in the top lane, but Chasey oversaves. Fnatic wins the fight 2-1. The first brick in bot lane goes to Mad Lions. They have a 2k goal lead. But I wrote Fnatic seems to be in control. Top outer for Mad Lions. Bot outer for Fnatic. Mad even the Dragons at 1. The second Herald to Mad Lions. Fight then goes 2-2. Ends up 3-2 for Mad Lions. Herald mid helps to get the outer. A fight goes 4-1 for the Mad Lions. I wrote both teams are bad. Mad's just a little bit better. Just a little bit. Dragon for Mad Lions to go up 2-1. Fight goes ace to 3. Chasey dies 2v1. Mad start and get the Baron. Then they kill Advian. A 3v1 kills Oscar. Fnatic then see a fight go 2-2. Towers for each team. Mad ace Fnatic losing only 2. Super bloody game. I will say it again, both teams are playing bad. Mad just a bit better than Fnatic. Dragon goes to Mad. They are up 3-1 on those. Mad started a fight but lose it 3-2. Chasey dies in a 2v1. Fnatic also get the mid outer and the tier 2. Fnatic on Baron on spawn. Fnatic get Reckless. No, Fnatic get Baron. Reckless then gets a Quadra. Fnatic ace Mad, losing 2. They take the mid inner and Hib. Next is turret 1. Next is turret 2. No. Mad Lions kill 4. As Fnatic don't hit the next to win the game. They try to go for kills, and they paid for it. The game continues. Mad get the mid, inner, and a hip. Razor dies, but kills all the minions. Mad then go get the Infernal Soul. The kills are 33-26 for Mad. Fnatic does lead in towers 8-6. The next fight will decide the game. Elder at 37-26, but the Baron will be up at the 35-minute mark. A Quadra for Karzi, as Mad Lion ace Fnatic in winning game 3. They will get destroyed tomorrow if they play like this. Fnatic gets eliminated. Karzi was the difference. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Again, Mad Lions advance to play Astralis on Sunday. Fnatic is eliminated. Neither team looked that good today, to be honest. Fnatic should have won this last game, but they didn't hit a Nexus, and Mad Lions came back and won the game. G2 against SK, with the winner to play Koi on Sunday. I wrote, if G2 wants to win, they will sweep SK. If they want to practice for MSI, I'm predicting SK to win 2-1. Either way, G2 should win the first game. Game 1, G2's on blue side. The bans and picks are Vi, Maokai, Jace, Draven, Rakan, Annie. G2 pick Kennen. SK go Zeri, Viego. G2 go Lucian Nami. SK pick Lulu. The bans are Cassiopeia, Malphite, Belveth, Sion. SK pick Lysandra. G2 Wukong Salas. SK last pick Cassante. Game 1. G2 needs to win before the 30-minute mark. 5 minutes in, there are no kills. 6-10. SK take the first dragon. Caps survives the gank. First Herald to G2. SK kill 2 and get the second dragon. Yike and Caps then die. 12 minutes in, G2 still have a goal lead. Herald mid leads to a fight that kills Barcoon and a very hurt Certus. Hans kills X-Kick, but ends up dying to Dawes. A G2 3 versus 1 kills Irrelevant. The first brick in top goes to G2. Hans then dies in the mid lane. The second herald to SK. G2 get the mid and bot outers for all the outers. There's a 2.5k gold lead for G2. Irrelevant dies, as does Exekick. SK does kill Yike, though, to even the kills at 5. Hans kills Exekick. Yike kills Irrelevant. Caps dies to Marcoon, who then dies to BB. G2 are up 8-6 in kills, 3-1 in towers, 4.3k gold, but they do trail in dragons 2-1. SK then win a mid lane fight 2-1. G2 even the dragons at 2. We're at the 23-minute mark. G2 kill 2 and go on Baron. They then turn and kill 2 more. They go back on the Baron and take it. Caps then dies after a long chase. BB on Cannon kills the 2 who killed Caps. G2 get the bot tier 2. The bot enter and hip. Irrelevant dies. Marcoon and BB die. Mid enter and hip. Base for G2 with a 10.2k gold lead. They get the dragon to go up 3-2 on those. Towers are 7-1 for G2. Top tier 2. G2 Ace SK. Nexus turret 1. Nexus turret 2. Nexus. G2 win game 1. Now we will get to find out if they want to win the split or if they want to practice for MSI. Like, if they want to practice for MSI, they'll lose the next 2 games. If they want to win the split, they'll sweep SK, handle Koi tomorrow, and then win whoever advances from the other side, and then win 2 more matches after that to complete the comeback. Although they'll have enough time against Vitality or BDS. Game 2, SK choose blue side. The bans and picks are Balkai, Annie, Draven, Rakan, Kidden, Zeri. SK pick Jace. G2, Gragas, and Belveth. So Belveth gets picked before they have a chance to ban it in the second stage. SK goes Sejuani Aphelios. G2 pick Neela. The bans are Nautilus, Lysandra, LeBlanc, Soda. G2 pick Cassiopeia. SK, Vigar, Renata Glosk. G2 last pick, Senna. Game 2, 3 minutes, 17 seconds. Marcoon kills BB for first blood. Sardis then kills BB and Caps. Marcoon did die to Caps. Yike, though, gank spot lane gets 2 kills to even them at 3. SK ganked top, but Yike is there to cover. He kills 2 more. So Yike is 4-1-1 now. There's a 1.3k gold lead for G2. Caps dies to a 3v1 in mid. The dragon goes to G2, 745. Herald to G2, 909. Yike kills Irrelevant. Caps kills Marcoon. Yike kills Sardis. G2's up in kills 8-4. Yike has 6 of those 8 kills. Caps tries to kill Sardis but dies. Sardis then dies to an ult from Mickey. BB then dies in top lane. First brick to G2 in bot lane. Herald mid for G2. Second dragon to G2 1336. Irrelevant executes himself. G2 have a 5k goal lead. G2 get the mid outer. Caps dies in a 3v1. G2 on the second Herald. Top outer goes down for all the outers. Herald bot gets the tier 2 and a charge on the inner. Yike then solos Irrelevant. The mid tier 2 is down for G2. Caps does die in mid. Sardis dies to BB. Marcoon dies to BEX. Exekick kills 3. Almost 4, but it was just 3. G2 still up 7k gold. G2 get their third dragon. Baron is alive. G2 on the Baron just past the 22-minute mark. G2 get the Baron. Ace cleanly. Top tier 2. Mid inner and hip. Bot in hip. Top, inner, and inhib. Nexus turret 1, Nexus turret 2, 1 more kill, Nexus. G2 sweep SK. I feel sorry for Koi tomorrow. Sunday should be Astralis and G2 advancing to the playoffs to meet Friday. Monday will be Vitaly and BDS. The winner will play on Sunday. The loser will play on Saturday. So that wraps up day 4 of the group stage. I hope you've liked the recap. If you did so, thumbs up. Comments down below. You can ask me questions. I was wrong on the first best of 3 because I did think Fnatic would beat Mad Alliance, but I was 100% correct on the second best of 3 between G2 and SK. Granted, that was more simple to predict. Thank you very much for watching. Have yourself a great day. Goodbye.